Some songs don't just play on the radio, they move in. They live in the grocery store, the wedding DJ crate, the backseat of your parents' car. Tonight, we count down 12 1976 chart toppers people call overplayed and why they earned that heavy rotation. Number 12, Disco Duck, Rick Dees and his cast of idiots, US number 1. A novelty record that hijacked a whole summer. Morning DJ Rick Dees cut a goofy disco spoof in Memphis, complete with a Donald-adjacent quack. Radio wouldn't let him promote it on air. Conflict of interest, so the joke spread without him. Word of mouth, roller rinks, school dances. Suddenly, number 1.
All the ladies were treating me right.
The track even waddled into Saturday Night Fever in the film, not the soundtrack, cementing its place in the disco scrapbook. People roll their eyes now, sure, but every scene needs its comic relief. Disco Duck is proof that pop can be silly, sticky, and strangely unstoppable.
There's no stopping a duck in his beat.
Under the Feathers was a real music business story. Hustle, timing, and a hook you can't shake, no matter how hard you try. Number 11, A Fifth of Beethoven, Walter Murphy, US number 1. Beethoven crashed Studio 54, and it worked. Walter Murphy took the most famous opening in classical music and slid it onto a glittering disco groove. Strings stab, bass struts. The old master suddenly has mirror balls overhead. It topped the Hot 100 in '76, then scored a second life on the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack the next year. Purists groaned, dancers cheered, and record buyers voted with their feet. The mashup idea felt brand new, a sly wink that said, if it's got a pulse, we can make it move. Overplayed? Maybe, but when that theme drops, you know exactly where the beat is, and that's the whole point. Number 10, Afternoon Delight, Starland Vocal Band, US number 1.
Sky rockets in flight.
Wholesome harmonies, not so wholesome subject. A Washington, D.C. quartet, Bill Danoff, Taffy Nivert, Margot Chapman, John Carroll, layered buttery vocals over a wink of innuendo. It was catchy enough to win Grammys, including Best New Artist, and gentle enough to pass the family car test.
Afternoon delight.
The group had already helped write Take Me Home Country Roads, so they knew a sing-along when they heard one. Radio spun it to the moon. Then Variety TV came calling. The backlash? Inevitable. But listen past the punchlines and you hear gorgeous arranging, tight blend, and a melody built for sunshine.
Little afternoon delight. Sky rockets in flight.
Sometimes the most subversive thing is a smile that won't go away. Number 9, Shake, 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 Shake Your Booty, Casey and the Sunshine Band, US number 1. Miami's Groove Factory didn't whisper, they instructed. Casey and crew had already owned 75. In 76, they doubled down with a title that told you exactly what to do, and a rhythm section that made it non-negotiable. The lyrics scandal? Cute. The bass and congas are the real story, locking into something metallic and humid, like summer asphalt after rain. It hit number 1 and never left the party playlist. Minimal words, maximum body language. Overplayed, or just perfectly engineered for the human spine? You decide, preferably on a dance floor. Number 8, Play That Funky Music, Wild Cherry, US number 1. An Ohio bar band hears hecklers yell for funk. Rob Parisi takes the taunt, turns it into a chorus, and flips his group from hard rock to hard groove. Brass punches, guitar scratches, the bass line walks in like it owns the club. The single tops both pop and R&B charts, one of those rare moments where a catchphrase becomes a national reflex. It's brash, a little smug, and completely undeniable. The song knows it's the loudest thing in the room and invites you to join the joke. When the chant hits, even the wallflowers nod. That's not overplay, that's muscle memory. Number 7, You Should Be Dancing, Bee Gees, US number 1. Gibb brothers step into Miami, step into falsetto and the air changes. This is the track where Barry's high register becomes a weapon. Drums snap, clav keys chatter. Suddenly, disco isn't just fashion, it's propulsion. Released a year before Saturday Night Fever turned the world into a lighted floor, the song felt like a forecast. A new Bee Gees era, slick with sweat and precision. It hit #1 and set the template for the fever to come. Call it overplayed if you want, but that chorus still flips a switch most rooms don't know they have. Number 6. Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Elton John and Kiki D, US, UK, #1. Two voices, one grin. Elton takes a break from ballad drama and teams with Kiki D for a Motown-flavored duet so buoyant it practically levitates. The faux songwriters, Ann Orson and Carte Blanche, were Elton and Bernie in disguise, having a laugh while riding a rocket. It went #1 on both sides of the Atlantic, the rare hit that sounds like genuine fun in the studio. No tortured metaphors, just a call and response built for summer windows down.
You take the weight off of me.
The best overplayed songs age like inside jokes. This one still lands the punchline. Number 5. December 1963. Oh, what a night. The Four Seasons, US, UK, #1. A band famous for falsetto steps into silky mid-range. Frankie Valli lets the groove breathe while Jerry Polsey takes lead, and suddenly, the Four Seasons sound brand new. Bob Gaudio and Judy Parker write a memory instead of a manifesto, a first time retold as a dance. Released late '75, it bloomed in '76, topping charts on both shores. The electric piano purrs, the bass is pure velvet, and the hook, well, you already know it. Decades later, it returns to charts, remixes, and wedding floors. Overplayed? Maybe, but that's what happens when a night never really ends. Number 4. 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. Paul Simon, US, #1.
You just slip out the back, Jack.
Dry wit in a winter coat. Paul Simon lists clever exits while Steve Gadd's drum pattern writes a clinic. Ghost notes, sidestick, air between the phrases. It's a breakup song that smiles through chapped lips.
Just get yourself free. Hop on the bus, Gus. You don't
Backed by satin harmonies, the verses move like a conversation you should have had months ago. It hit #1 in early '76. Proof that brains and bounce make excellent partners.
You don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key. Leave.
People quote the chorus like a proverb. That's not overplay, that's folklore. Number 3. If You Leave Me Now. Chicago, US, UK, #1.
If you leave me now.
A band known for horn-driven rock pauses, exhales, and hands Peter Cetera, a soft focus spotlight. Acoustic guitar, French horn size, strings that feel like the last daylight across a kitchen table. It became Chicago's first #1 on both sides of the Atlantic and won Grammys to match its heartbeat. Ballads would follow, but this was the pivot, the moment the group's muscle learned to whisper. Call it overplayed, but those opening chords still hush a room. Some melodies don't age, they just teach you how to listen. Number 2, Dancing Queen. ABBA, UK, #1.
You are the dancing queen.
A piano glissando like a curtain rise. Then perfection. ABBA spent months sanding and polishing this track in Stockholm until it gleamed. Melancholy wrapped in glitter. It hit UK #1 in September '76, then conquered the world, one dance floor at a time. It's joy with a tear in it. That's the secret. The verses ache, the chorus lifts, and for 4 minutes you're 17 again, even if you never were. Overplayed? Sure. But find me a room that won't sing the title line. That's not overuse. That's communion. Number 1, Bohemian Rhapsody. Queen, UK, #1.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
6 minutes, no chorus. Opera meets headbang in a studio fever dream, recorded across weeks at Rockfield and beyond, with layers upon layers of voices, tape, and nerve. The label worried. Radio balked. The band brought the world a video and dared us to look away.
Pulled my trigger, now he's dead.
It became a UK Christmas #1 and held in January '76, the kind of breakthrough that rewrites what a single can be. And later, it found fresh life in a car scene. 4 heads, 1 song, proving that epic can be intimate if you let it.
Hi, everybody. I've got to go.
Overplayed? Maybe. But hear that last note hang and tell me it isn't still a little bit magic. Overplayed isn't a flaw, it's a footprint. These songs stuck because they carried summers, heartbreaks, first apartments, and sticky dance floors. If they follow you into the supermarket, maybe it's because a younger you is still browsing the aisles.